Hello, this is a video guide to Big Time Gaming's Danger High Voltage slot. It's 4,096 ways, there's no fixed pay lines, and the RTP we'll get to first is 95.97 to 96.22. The range is due to the volatility of the two different free spins rounds. Now we'll have a look at the pays. 25x for 6 of a kind skulls is the highest, and the lowest of the card values is 0.4x for the 9s. You can get wild reels 2 to 5, and they can randomly have a 6 times multiplier on. However, you can only get 3 reels with a 6 times multiplier on, so a maximum of 216 times as a multiplier, and they can be anywhere in 2, 3, 4, 5 reels. 3 or more scatters, my desire scatters, they pay 6, 20, 50 and 100x with 3, 4, 5 and 6, which you need for the free spins, and you choose from Gates of Hell, which selects a symbol for you on a scrolling reel, anything except the scatter or the wild obviously. It selects one of the symbols on the screen as an extra wild, and when it lands in the center 16 tiles it becomes a sticky wild. Should you fill a whole column with 4 sticky wilds, you get 3 extra spins. So it is feasible to fill the whole 4 reels up with wilds and effectively have a 256 times multiplier. So that's one type of free spins, Gates of Hell, and the second type is high voltage. You get 15 spins, which can re-trigger, and any one of the reels between 2, 3, 4 and 5 can have a ladder wild on, and if it counts as part of a win, it will start at times 11 and go up in steps to a maximum of 66 times multiplier, but only if it's part of a win. And you can re-trigger it, as I said. It's probably the lowest volatility of the 2 bonuses. So without further ado, we'll put it on autoplay. There's no feature buy, and just the basic sounds of the slot, and you will hear the strains of Danger High Voltage, the song by Electric Six. Strains of that song. If you get 2 My Desire scatters and you have a Heartstopper spin, you will hear the music, and you will hear Electric Six music in the free games too. That's a reasonable win. 5 of a kind skulls, 10x. So I will cut back into the video when I get 2 scatters or a feature to show you. That's your single wild reel. It can go blue and white, which means it's a 6 times wild. In fact, we'll wait until we see a, there's a 6 times wild reel. And that's the Heartstopper music. And before the end of this video, I will show you both types of feature. Okay, we've got the trigger, and we'll take them in logical order, left to right. High voltage first. You should see a wild ladder reel, which may or may not count in a win. Can we trigger it? There's the ladder. It didn't count, so the multiplier didn't climb. You need it to count with consecutive symbols to get a win. There you go. Should be good. No. It can pay in excess of 10,000x if you get skull, double skull, 66 times wild, and you can get triple skulls and double skulls on the last 3 reels. So it can pay a colossal amount potentially, but it's very rare. It has been known to pay in excess of 10,000 times. You need to match ace, 9 or 10 there, and we did. And that's how the bonus works essentially. You will get at least 11 times as a multiplier. It's obviously best to get it on the 4th reel really, or the 5th reel, and you've got matches on the preceding 3 or 4 reels, because you'll get a multi 5 of a kinds or 6 of a kinds then, or at least 4 of a kinds. as in that instance there. If you'd got a king on the first reel, that would have been a very big win. Last spin. Bella's the second highest symbol, pays 5x for 6 of a kind. And there you go, that is 80.25 times bet, and you get 6 times bet for the free scatter trigger. So in the free spins we won 74 times there. Okay, I'll come back to you for the Gates of Hell feature. Here's an example of 2 6 times wilds in play. Only low symbols, disco balls and 6 of a kind 10s, but nevertheless that was a good win. Okay, we've got the second type of feature to see, Gates of Hell. It will randomly select a symbol, except wild or scatter obviously, and that's the highest one. The least frequent on the reels, and it will become a sticky wild when it appears. In the centre 4 reels, which is seldom. It doesn't really matter what symbol you get, if it's going to pay out it will put that symbol in quite frequently. People tend to prefer the 9 or the 10 because there's more on the reels, but put quite simply, if it's going to pay they will come on the reels, whichever symbol it is, and they will stack up. So I wouldn't read too much into what symbol comes on the selector. If I'd have picked 9 for example, which I did last time I played this, the most common symbol on the reels, and I got 1 in 7 spins, 1 9, and as you can see they're everywhere at the moment. So don't worry too much. If it's going to be rubbish it'll be rubbish, if it's not it won't be, and that was, I'm afraid, rubbish. Anyway, you've seen a full guide to Danger High Voltage and both features in play. Thank you very much for watching this video. Feel free to peruse other information on this website. Thank you very much.